What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Burrow77. I apologize. I got a little thing going on with my voice this morning. I think I might be getting a little bit sick, but we will see. Going to push through. Going to make sure that we can get some live streams done today. Whether or not I do an early one tomorrow will just kind of depend how I'm feeling, where my voice is at. Because I want to make sure that I can go live for the Madrid game. So let's get it cracking today with AC Milan versus Feyenoord. Joe K, good to see you. Appreciate it. Let's make some money as always. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, throw them in the chat. I will be sure to do my best to address them. Before we get rolling, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe right here on youtube.com/@Burrow772. Your support goes a long way to helping me bring these to you guys for free and continue doing them all throughout the season. Anyway, AC Milan kicking off versus Feyenoord. AC Milan has been taking a ton of money even since I did this preview yesterday with Brad. Makes a lot of sense. They are down on aggregate. They are at home. They are the better team. They have way more European history. And this number's swung out. AC Milan was minus 1.25 on the Asian handicap. I don't know. They were like minus 225. They're down to minus 320 on the money line. Feyenoord's jumped up to 10-1. Draw sitting at plus 525. Milan are going to need a minimum of 2 goals here to advance. If they cough one up to Feyenoord, which with their defense is definitely possible, they're going to need 3. So that's why we've seen the team total move up to over 2.5. I think you're getting good value here on Feyenoord just to score a goal at minus 135. But I just don't see AC Milan getting shut out at the San Siro. So I think your best value there, if you like Feyenoord to score, I like both teams to score sitting at minus 111 over on Bet365, minus 118 over on FanDuel and MGM. Minus 120 on DK, minus 125 on Caesars. I don't love the over 3.5 here. We talked about, I think I talked about over 3 with Brad. I don't hate that on the Asian handicap for a push for 3. I like it better than the over 3.5. You probably are going to have to pay some juice on it. So I don't particularly love that. I'm taking a look here. AC Milan to score in both halves at minus 122 feels like a pretty good number over on FanDuel. If you like AC Milan to get on the board early and to score late, I like minus 122. I think that's a pretty fair number. Let's see what we got going on here. Carlitos, good to see you. Everything Milan is so juiced now. Yeah, it sure is. Down on aggregate at home, needing goals. Not surprised that it's been taking a bunch of money. They're also just the better quality side with more European heritage. Nuts on the table match for Milan. Absolutely taking them to win both halves at plus 210. I don't hate that, John Smile. Think that is a solid shout there. They need to do it. They need to take control of this game. Like you said, nuts on the table match. This is big for them. This is big for their European legacy. This is big for whether or not they have the right manager, whether or not they made good signings. I personally think they did. I think Jimenez, let's just get into it. Let's get into player props and what the starting 11s are. I think you got to go with Jimenez for a goal here. Scored versus Verona, even though Pulisic wasn't playing that match. You kind of want to see more out of Milan versus a bottom feeder like Hellas, as Nick likes to call them. But I understand resting guys and focusing on UCL here, especially with the Scudetto seemingly out of reach. That said, I do think there's value on some stuff here for Feyenoord. I moved on it early. You might be getting better value now sure to shop around and find the best numbers. I do like for Paschal, over here playing left wing for Feyenoord. He scored the lone goal in the reverse fixture. I've been high on him all season. He's kind of the guy that's going to have to shoulder a lot of this weight with Jimenez gone. So I took him for a shot on target at plus 105 over on Caesars. I think that's a very good number on him. I also took him for over 1.5 shots at minus 130 on Caesars. I think both of those are good numbers. I think they correlate well too. You can't same game parlay those on Caesars, but you can same game parlay on ESPN. ESPN typically has very similar numbers for shots and shots on target to Caesars. I think they use the same bookmaker. So worth taking a look there if you want to try and play the correlation play and put those in a parlay together. I definitely don't hate 2 shots and a shot on target from Paschal here. Taking Paschal to score assist at plus 330. If they score, he should be involved. I completely agree with you, Jason Gunn. I think he is the guy who's going to have to pick up the flag here with AC Milan. Buying Jimenez. He also proved he could do it up there in the Netherlands. So on the road, I don't see why he wouldn't be getting involved. I also don't hate that if you want to avoid the both teams to score and paying juice on minus 111. If you want to take a longer shot with Paschal to score or assist at plus 330, I think that is a solid line of thinking. Jason Gunn, appreciate you as always for tuning in to Carlitos, John Smile, Jason Gunn, Methane TV, everybody, Alex, discussing that Carranza isn't starting. I would love to see him start, obviously. If you guys know me, I am a Philly Union guy. I'm biased. It's right over here in my closet. I have a Gazdag 6 jersey. I know he's the 10 now, but I got it when Gazdag first came up. Fuck with the Union heavy. Let's go Union. FanDuel Milan team total shots is 21. Jesus Christ. God. I want to say it feels like you should go under there, but like they have to score goals. And I don't know. There's so many guys, like there's so many mouths to feed. This is what I was talking about with Brad. Like I like Milan and I think they do shoot a pretty good amount today. 21's a fuck ton. But there's a lot of mouths to feed here. You got Christian Pulisic, you got João Felix, you got Leao, all guys who need the ball at their feet. All guys who can distribute well too, which is always a huge plus. This is a high-flying offense. Look, I'm a soft AC Milan fan, Forza Milan. I fuck with Pulisic heavy. Look, I like Leao. I just don't like Leao as much as AC Milan fans are on his dick. I think he's a good player. I think he's been disappointing this season, and I will continue to be vocal about that. And the reason I butt heads with AC Milan fans is because they want to call him world class, and he's just simply like, we're throwing around the term world class much too liberally if Leao's included in that definition. So that's just where I'm at with him. I still think he's a quality player. Hopefully pairing him with Felix and Pulisic will kind of get him going. Hopefully that Portuguese to Portuguese connection with Felix can come in handy. So look, I'm not personally betting on Leao. I expect more out of him from the hype that he's gotten. I think he can play better, but lots of mouths to feed was the point here with the 21 shots. Theo Hernandez bombing up and playing forward from the left. Tijani Rangers, we know how much he likes to shoot. Also just got sounds like a contract done with him where he's going to be extended for the next 5 years. So good business, smart business there by Milan. I do like Rangers to take a couple of shots. I like his shot on target, but not at the price today. Could be used in a parlay piece if that's something you guys want to do. Maybe we'll do a same game parlay to kind of cap things off, but I'm also here to field questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys got, anything you want to talk about, drop it in the chat here. We'll be sure to mention it and chop it up while we got this going. Parlaying Rangers, Felix, and Paixão, shot on target. I like that. I like Felix to get a shot on target for sure. I know Brad is on 2 shots on target. Something I didn't mention just because we were running long on all those segments. It's been a while since Brad and I worked together. So we kind of get off topic. We were chopping it up about some other stuff and just shooting the shit. So appreciate anybody who watched the preview videos. Thought there was a lot of good information there from Brad as well. Brad is on his 2 shots on target. I think he got like plus 210, plus 220 yesterday. It's plus 175 today. I was talking to somebody on Twitter who was disappointed that the line moved down to plus 175. I'm of the opinion that if you're putting 2 shots on target and you're wearing an AC Milan kit, you better be good enough to finish one of those. You should be in the back of the net. So my expectation for you at this level, playing for AC Milan with their European heritage, if you're putting 2 shots on target, one of them better be in the back of the net. So I don't hate a pivot away from 2 shots on target, now that it's plus 175, to João Felix for an anytime goal at plus 190. I think that's a little bit better value. And again, if you're quality enough to be starting for AC Milan in Champions League and you're putting 2 shots on frame, you should be in the back of the net. Simple as that. Jacob, good to see you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. As always, BTAP, appreciate you as well. Good look here. I like that same game parlay look. Think you got a nice combo of guys, 2 from AC Milan, 1 from Feyenoord. I think it's good to distribute your exposure on both sides of the ball when you get in same game parlay situations like this. So good move. Pulisic assist, Santi goal, Leao to score assist, Felix shot on target parlay. Interesting. I think it's not terrible because you can get away with this on 2 goals for AC Milan. I think you're really, really heavy on the AC Milan side of the ball, which doesn't surprise me because they are going to need this stuff. Oh, you had a free bet. I definitely don't hate it. It's a free bet shot at all. And I'm not trying to criticize. It's just part of what we do here. Just diagnosing, trying to tell you, I do like having balanced exposure when I go to the same game parlays like BTAP did. I like getting somebody from the other side of the ball involved. I do like that you have the flexibility to get Leao or Pulisic assisting Leao or Pulisic assisting the Santi goal so that you can kind of try and get these done in 2 goals. I do think Milan press for goals in a result here. That look, their team total is obviously plus money for 3 goals. They're down a goal on aggregate. They're at home. They need this to advance. So I get the logic here. I just, just something I'm mentioning here. You got 4 guys from AC Milan who all need to do something very important here. I just think it's tough because there's a lot of mouths to feed here, and when you find a weakness, you tend to try and exploit that weakness. So I could see a high volume, like if they find what they like and who they like to attack, I can see a high volume coming, especially if you're able to get one of these backline or midfield guys on a card. You're going to continue to attack that side, trying to get somebody to pick up a second yellow. But nothing against this parlay, Jacob. I think you did a good job at making sure that 1 goal can hopefully take care of 2 out of the 3 you need for goal contributions. Any chance Feyenoord score first, plus 280, maybe on the counter? I was talking about this with Brad. I do kind of like that play. It was plus 300 yesterday, so I think the value's still there at plus 280. I think if you're Feyenoord, what you're going to have to do here, knowing you're at the San Siro, which is an incredibly difficult place to play, knowing AC Milan's European pedigree, you cannot sit down in a low block and let AC Milan have the ball and attack you. You're going to get picked apart. They just have too much talent with Leao, Rangers, Theo Hernandez, João Felix, Pulisic, Santiago Jimenez. Like, you're going to get picked apart if you sit in a low block. So your best bet is to come out standing on the gas pedal and go full throttle, because if you can get another goal and you can score first, the pressure is really going to be on AC Milan, who has been under criticism from their fans. They've fired a manager. That's a tough test. And Milan are going to need to stand tall. They're going to need Mike Mignon to stand tall in net. I definitely don't hit a flyer on Feyenoord to score first at plus 280, plus 300, anything a little bit longer than that. I think it's definitely worth a little bit of a flyer. For Felix, yeah, what I was talking about was if you were interested in playing Felix 2 shots on target, but you're disappointed you lost value, at this stage of the game, if you're putting 2 shots on frame, you should be in the back of the net for AC Milan. That's my expectations of you anyway. So I think there's a little bit more value on João Felix to score rather than put 2 shots on target. That's my opinion anyway. I know this is another game, but how does Santi goal and Pavlidis goal look? I love both of those. I'm going to be on both of those guys straight up. I like them both as straight bets. I definitely don't hate that as part of a parlay either. So if you are into that, I think you can have very high confidence level that Pavlidis is going to be starting and he's going to be playing for Benfica. I'm not super worried about him not starting or like needing a void unless something wacky happens where he gets injured in warmups. The guy's got hella goals in UCL. He's scored in, I think, the last 3 in a row. Had a hat trick versus Barcelona. Got your lone goal versus Monaco in the reverse. He's such a crucial part to what Benfica does going forward. I don't hate, just having blind faith that he's going to be in the lineup. Kieran H, appreciate you tuning in, by the way, as well as you, Walter. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. Appreciate all the support here. Love doing this stuff. Please be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. Sorry you tuned in late. What do you have on this game? I'm leaning Feyenoord plus 1.75 personally. Look, I get it. I was leaning Feyenoord like plus 1.5 yesterday. Milan's taking a lot of steam. It is a test. Like, I don't think Milan have been playing well enough this year to warrant a minus 320 money line. I think that's really tough. And I've said it a couple of times in Serie A, and it's kind of come true. But this is a high pressure, high leverage here. Milan really have to do something. We'll see. I don't disagree with you. I think there's value on Feyenoord plus the 175. Milan absolutely have to have minimum 2 goals here. If you think Feyenoord score 1, which they can, I think Milan's backline's perfectly susceptible. I like the plus 175. I think that's value. So I'm not going to disagree with you there. I think if you want to be with AC Milan, one of the ways you can find some value is to take AC Milan to score in both halves. I think minus 122 is a decent price there. I'm involved in player props here. Like I said, I am on Pai Shao, shot on target, plus 105 over on Caesars, and over 1.5 shots, minus 130 on Caesars. Those numbers might have gotten a little bit better now that lineups have dropped, and money continues to pour in on Milan. The other thing I am on here is Jimenez anytime goal, plus 115 right now over on DraftKings, plus 130 yesterday. Lost a little bit of money, but, Milan, they haven't been consistent with this lineup. I knew he was going to start. I knew he was going to play. But yeah, I still think it's value at plus 115. I'm not going to go into like minus numbers on goal scorers. I'm just not. I think you can if you really want to. Here with the revenge narrative on Jimenez, I really like the revenge narrative. You're in your new house, playing your old team. You didn't score on the road at Feyenoord. You got to lock in. Had another goal over the weekend versus Hellas. So yeah. And then the last thing I already have locked in is Pulisic assist plus 310 over on Bet Rivers. I was limited to only being able to play $8.42 there, which is some bullshit, but I would be in for more if I could. Plus 310 on Pulisic assist is just way too long of a number as a standalone. I think it's only like plus 190 over on FanDuel, who has softer assist grade rules. It's plus 265 on DraftKings, which is definitely doable, where I might buy up a little extra exposure. I think his to score assist at minus 125 on DraftKings is value as a standalone. I don't know if I'm going to play it there. I don't know if I want to lay $1.25 to return $1. personally as a straight bet because I'm involved in his assist as a standalone. But, I'm really interested to see. Pulisic, in my opinion, should stay on PKs. He's never missed from the spot. Milan had this big penalty kick controversy. Theo Hernandez missed a couple. I think Leao's missed before. I know Tammy Abrams missed. Morata's missed. Morata's obviously no longer here. They went through a big thing where managers had to tell everybody else on the team, fuck you, Pulisic's our guy. That said, Santiago Jimenez is nasty from the spot. He went top fucking bins versus Neuer in Byron. No, at home versus Byron, but still at home versus Byron, go fucking top left corner on Neuer. That takes a massive fucking set of nuts, and Jimenez is nasty from the spot. I personally think Pulisic should still be the PK taker. But anyway, it'll just be interesting to see. Got two good options if you need them. Taking Milan for 3+ saves on DK at plus 115, hoping Feyenoord strike on the counter. I do like that because I don't super rate Walker. I think Paixão is going to be able to eat his lunch again. Theo Hernandez gets way too far forward and involved in the offense a ton. So this backline is super susceptible. And the big thing here is I agree with you. If you want to keep a clean sheet, I think we see 3 shots on target from Feyenoord for sure. So you're going to need Mike Maignan to stand tall, and you're going to need him to make saves today. I think that is a good look, Alex. I think this is good value too. Mike Maignan to stand tall, have 3 saves today, plus 115. Like that a lot. Darnie, what's good, my boy? Appreciate you tuning in. Let's get this bread today. I know you out in the Discord, so appreciate you very much. I've got Santi AGS, Paixão, shot on target, Milan to qualify as my boost. Definitely don't hate that. I think what I'm personally probably going to save, I don't know. I might save my boost. I don't know. I might get involved in like a to score assist parlay in the later games. I don't know. I haven't decided on that one yet, but I definitely don't hate that at all. Milan to qualify is obviously like just a leg you're throwing in there to make it qualify for the 3-leg boost on FanDuel. So I definitely don't hate anything you got going on. Appreciate you, Darnie, as always, for tuning in. What's going on, bot? See you in the Discord. Thank you for throwing me on the big screen at home watching the live. Shout out Notorious Bot, aka Suspendo Fernandez on Twitter. That's my dog right there. Both teams to score no AC Milan first half. I definitely don't hate that. There's a nice little ticket jackpot, Joey. I don't know. I could see Feyenoord scoring here just because AC Milan has had trouble with their back line. I think if you're Feyenoord, you want to come out standing on the gas pedal and try and surprise Milan, go up 2 goals on aggregate in their building. But that's going to leave Feyenoord open, which could leave the chance for Milan to run it up. So I don't know. I definitely don't hate if, like I said earlier, to Kayhan. Sorry, I got a little throat thing going on here. If you think Feyenoord scoring, I definitely don't hate taking them on a spread today. Both teams to score, I do think has value at minus 111. So who's on pens for Milan? I think I just kind of covered that a little bit. I think it should still be Pulisic. I think there's a realistic chance that it is still Pulisic, but Santiago Jimenez is nasty from the spot. He went top bins versus Neuer, 2, 3 UCL matches ago. So I don't know. I think, Magnan's got the armband too, so he won't be involved in the PK decision. As far as I know, it's Pulisic. Pulisic has never missed. I find it hard to take Pulisic off pens. Guy who's captain for his national team, guy who scores them for his national team, guy who's never missed from the spot. Santiago Jimenez is fucking nasty. He beat Neuer top bins this year at home for a PK, which is always a tough thing to do. He's got a 40-goal season. He's fucking nasty. So you got two nasty takers here. I think it should still be Pulisic. My philosophy there is don't take a guy off pens until he misses a pen. Pulisic hasn't missed a pen. And he's been with the team longer. That's the other thing. Like, he's been with the team longer than Jimenez. He's been icing his veins from the spot. So I find it hard to take away PK duty from him. Love Igor's shots. I do too. I'm on his over 1.5 shots here at minus 130 over on Caesars. Got that locked in earlier. Price might have moved. Might have gotten a little bit better of a number since all this money's flooding in on AC Milan. I don't hate laddering him to 3 if that's something you want to get interested in. I don't know if I'm personally going to do it, but I am on his 2 shots. Love Captain America assist. Absolutely. I think plus 310 is a disrespectful number over on Bet Rivers. Again, I am limited there. The maximum amount I could get down was $8.40. So if you're not limited there, that's the best number on the board. Think it's fantastic. FanDuel has a softer assist grading rule, whereas if you put a shot on target in hard and it comes off the keeper's hand, somebody cleans up the rebound, that's considered an assist. If you pound one off the woodwork, comes out for a rebound, that's considered an assist. And if a defender blocks it and it's a clean block off them to somebody else, that's considered an assist. And drawing a PK that somebody else scores is the biggest thing with FanDuel. That is considered an assist over on FanDuel. So softer market there, plus 190, not nearly as much value as the rest of the board. But drawing a PK is definitely something I think is possible here. Feyenoord have nothing to lose. So when you're playing on defense, you're going to give it your all. You're going to be tired late here in the game. You might make a clumsy challenge that you just have to live with. But in order to qualify here, I think you have to score a goal if you're Feyenoord. And I think you're going to have to play like your fucking hair's on fire. So I could see PK getting given here for sure. So, but anyway, love the assist on Captain America. Can't believe this shit is still intact as I played it last night. Musa, 5+ shots, plus 1,900, worth a small sprinkle. Yeah, I don't hate it. Musa's a guy who's going to get some greasy rebounds. He's going to get stuff off of blocked shots. He's going to get stuff off of the keeper pushing out stuff here. I like the American. I like Yunus Musa. Lot of mouths to feed here on AC Milan. So if you're going to go high on guys taking shots, like, you might as well look. The line for shots is 20 and a half, something like that. So yeah, I mean, if you want to ladder somebody to take shots and throw a dart, Myron, I'm all about it. Look, and Myron, you're already a good gambler. I know you're here to just chop it up and share some ideas. So I always appreciate you tuning in, as well as everybody else here. Take this opportunity to say, please like and subscribe here on YouTube. Costs you absolutely nothing. Helps me out a shit ton to bring you guys this sort of free content. So Myron, always appreciate you tuning in. Always appreciate you dropping gems and some long shots here in the chat. Always appreciate that, Myron. And if you ever want to get together and maybe jump on a stream, feel free to fucking DM me, dog. You got my contact info. Joe K, under 3.5 total goals. Look, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. If you think Milan try and gut out like a 2-0 victory here, like, I could see that. I think Feyenoord, if they're smart, they come out standing on the gas looking to score a goal. If Feyenoord scores a goal, I have a very hard time seeing this stay under 3.5, because Milan will then need 2 to tie and force extra time. I think Milan should be pretty confident in going to PKs. It's just getting through extra time that's going to kind of suck for them, because, again, this backline does have plenty of issues. You're going to need to try and dominate the ball and have possession in their final third. If you're Milan, you want to keep pressure off Kyle Walker and Theo Hernandez, who's going to be playing up kind of out of position. I don't want to get involved in under 3.5 goals. I just don't. I see 3 goals in this game, whether it's 3 from Milan or 2 from Milan and 1 from Feyenoord. I just don't want to sweat that under, because Milan at the San Siro on a European night, with their heritage. Look, they got 7 UCL trophies, guys. Like, they're behind Madrid in when it comes to being class in Europe, and they're only 2 years removed from like a semifinal. So I don't want to go there. I think Milan has the potential to bless Feyenoord in their building if they are clinical and they're finishing their shots. And if Leao does his job, and if Felix does his job, and Pulisic does his job, and Jimenez does his job, and Rangers does his job, and Theo Hernandez is in his fucking bag from free kicks. He could score a goal direct from free kick. Like, we all know what Theo Hernandez is capable, especially just outside the box on free kicks. Dude's fucking nasty. Like, seeing a fucking, like, and that's the other thing here, guys, is like, when UCL highlights get shown, like, you see these absolutely worldy goals, because like that's what it takes to win here at this level. So I am going to have to wrap up here in about 4 minutes, guys. So I'm going to try and hit as many other questions as you can. I will tell you what I have cash down on. I want to leave myself at least 10 minutes to bet prior to kickoff, so I can throw anything else I end up taking in my Discord. Links to join the Discord are down below, by the way. $15 a month. Your support goes a long way into helping ensure, like, the Discord support goes into helping ensure that I can continue doing these free videos on YouTube. I really enjoy these. I really enjoy talking to all you guys. I'm chatting with people in the Discord 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it feels like. So I also do college basketball, tons of other sports. Great guys in there. $15 a month. I think it's great value. I can't recommend it enough. I also do a dub club with Flash. All that information's down here below. So appreciate any support. Free way to support is obviously the like and the subscribe here on YouTube. So appreciate you guys. I am on Pulley Assist plus 310 over on BetRivers. Best number I can find. I'm limited on BetRivers. Plus 265 on DK was the next best one I saw. So I definitely think there's big value on Pulisic assists. He's going to take all the fucking corners. So, and he's great from open play. Definitely like Pulisic assist for plus 210 on FanDuel. If that's for the assist, that's gone up 20 cents on the dollar. Definitely been better value there. Softer grading market on FanDuel as well. But yes, I do like Pulisic assist. You actually said my Kehan? Okay, nice. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in as always too. Jimenez to score 2 or more goals plus 440. Definitely can see a brace here, Fernando. Appreciate you tuning in as always, my dog. Love seeing you in the chat, so appreciate it. Same to you, Jackpot Joey. Not gonna lie, I kind of like Leao. Santi Energy, wouldn't be shocked at his to score assist. More so Dime. Look, I don't disagree. I'm just critical of Leao because I think the expectations after his like breakout kind of season were set really, really high. So I am very critical of Leao. His consistency hasn't been there for me all season, but big time players make big time plays in big time games. If you like Leao and you think he is class, yeah, he needs to show up in this game, like flat out. I don't know a better way of saying it. Like, this is a fucking prove it game to me. If you're Leao, your name needs to be on the score sheet today. Your team is down on aggregate. You need a minimum of 2 goals. You would like to see 3. There's a lot of guys on this offense. There's a lot of mouths to feed. But if you're Leao, I think your name needs to show up on the score sheet today. I don't hate it. I'm personally not going there just because I think all of his stuff is too juiced for me. But yeah, if you're a Leao guy or a Leao stan or a Leao supporter, today's the day you damn well better see his name on the score sheet. Talking about Musa, on Feyenoord, okay. The right wing. Okay, my bad. I confused him for Yunus Musa. Yeah, look, there's plenty of value on everything Feyenoord, and it's only getting more valuable as all the money pours in on Milan. So I'm with you, Myron. I think that's a good look. I personally like Paixão. I know that they're going to try and cover him too. Like, I know that the defense is going to key in on Paixão. So that should leave a lot of space open for Musha to work over there on the right wing. So definitely don't hate taking 5 shots there as a dart. I think that's smart. I think that's intelligent gambling. Like I said, you're a very quality gambler, Myron. So I always appreciate those looks. And I definitely think it's worth your money at 19-1. So good shout there. Appreciate the info, appreciate the clarity. He has eyes for Santi more than others so far, which he should. And Santi is playing his position well. The biggest part of this offense that AC Milan was missing was a true number 9. Santi is a true number 9. He is going to be in the middle of the field. He is going to be in the box. He's going to be your most forward player. That's why I love his goal. Like, this is the Morata replacement. This is Tammy Abrams is fine as a backup, and he's fine for twice a year when we play Roma to score fuck you goals. But other than that, I don't need to fucking see Tammy Abrams, and I didn't need to see washed ass Morata, who divorced and then got back together with his wife, apparently. I don't know. Morata was washed. I thought he was lackluster. At Letty, Morata's the guy who's going to fuck 3 big chances and put 1 in the back of the net, whereas Santi is much more clinical. Like, this is why you go out and get Santiago Jimenez. You need him to just fucking put balls in the back of the net. Don't need him to pass. Don't need him to do anything. Just get your ass forward, be the target man, and be ready for the assist and tap that shit home. And that's what Santi's really good at. And I rate Santi very highly. I think it was a good move for them. So that's all the time I have for you guys. Appreciate you all for tuning in. If I didn't say your name, I apologize. But love that these streams have been blowing up. Hope that you guys are all finding them very, very helpful. Last shout, please do like and subscribe here on youtube.com/@Burrow772. It goes a very long way into ensuring that I can continue doing these for you guys. I will be back at 2 p.m. to talk the afternoon matches with you guys. Once again, I am on Paixão. Shot on target, +105, Paixão. 2 or more, over 1.5 shots, -130 on Caesars. Santiago Jimenez, anytime goal scorer. Pulisic assist, +310 over on Bet Rivers. Strong leans on AC Milan to score in both halves, -122. Strong lean on both teams to score. And I definitely don't hate a Feyenoord spread if you want to get involved in Feyenoord. How about a cup of Joe? Appreciate you. Shout out Arizona winning last night. Always much love, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. You have yourself a great day. Let's get to the window. Let's make some bread. And I'm sure I'll be chatting it up with Joe later on Twitter and in Discord and stuff like that for college basketball as well. So appreciate all you guys. I got to get the fuck out of here, though. I'm already way over my time. I want to leave myself a little extra time to bet here. So appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, I look forward to seeing you at the window back at 2 p.m. to talk the afternoon slate. Oaks out. Doses. We outside.